This is Chris Moore, of course, of the producer of Good Will Hunting, Project Greenlight, American Pie movies, many other great big Hollywood hits. And now this is somewhat of a departure here, doing a more political film, bringing Dr. Zen's film to the screen. Tell us a little bit about that, about the different experience.
Well, you know, this is one of those projects. They always say you have labors of love and you have, you know, things that you're doing for commerce, right? So, you know, I love American Pie, and it also did well by me. You know, and I do think all kids should be open about their own virginity. But I feel that, you know, we have a scene in Good Will Hunting where Howard's book was mentioned, and from that day on, when the movie became successful and Matt and Ben became stars, you know, we've been trying to help turn this into something visual. You know, the sad thing about, or maybe sad's an unfair characterization, the reality of today's world is that more people are interacting with media through video than they are ever before. And Howard's book is awesome, but to ask a 16-year-old kid who's trying to figure out where they are in their life, you know, let's decide, you know, what the, you know, what my place in the world is, or what my role is, or do you want to read a 700-page book? And they just look at you like you're insane. Like, come on, dude. You know, I don't want to read a 700. So we thought, you know, we've tried a bunch of different versions, couldn't really ever get it done, and about 2 years ago, Howard and I got together, actually just because we're friendly, and I said, you know, I think it's time. I think it's time, just do it. And he and Anthony Arnaud, his partner, have been doing these live performances around the country for about 10 years now. And I went to one, and I thought, you know what? I know I made these big movies, and there's all these effects and other things you can do, but the truth of the matter is, the power's in the words. And I think if we just shoot this, and we just, you know, put the real power out there, it'll work. It may not be the same as going to see Transformers, but if that's what you want to take it for, don't come see this.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Truth in labeling.
But you know, I think you'll be as inspired and as moved as you can be. And for me, it's about, you know, I don't think being a patriot means you got to blindly follow your president. And I think knowing about, and you know, and I voted for Barack Obama, but even him I wouldn't blindly follow. And I think the point is that we're trying to make people remember that a lot of what makes this country great is people standing up and speaking their minds, and when they see something wrong, they try to fix it. And I just think that's an awesome thing. If I can push that more into the universe, I'd be happy to do it.
That's how we got to where we are.
That's
absolutely.
Right.
How about gathering? There's actually one more question. I know you've got other people to get to. How about gathering the cast? Were they mostly people who had been part of the readings in the past, or people you knew from other projects?
It's about 50-50. There's a bunch of people who have been fans of it. There's a bunch of people like Josh Brolin, Matt, Viggo Mortensen, Marissa Tomei, David Strathairn, Allison Moore. These people have been part of it for years. Then there was a new group of folks who knew of it, but we sort of corralled in, or we went and found. And the truth of the matter is, this has been one of the easiest projects to produce in some way, because people want to be here. People want to do it. They're not asking how big their trailer is. They're not asking where their name is in their credits. They just, I want to help. I want to do what I can. And so whenever they're available, they show. So you got Josh, and Eddie, and Michael, and Jasmine, and Rich. They're all here tonight. You got, you know, every place we go, people show up, whoever's available. And it's just a great, great experience as a producer to sort of see the good in people. To be able to say, hey, you know, these guys really care about something more than just making money or, you know, big blockbusters.
And that's a real gift, too, to be able to bring that out in those people.